Hey guys, Scrappy K Sue. Alright, this is my project for May's, oh gosh, what's she calling it? Gift tag holder swap, and with gift tags. It'll be in the title. So we signed up for it, and then she gave us a partner, and so we're working with the partner on getting it out, and it has to be out by the end of this week. I think November 3rd actually. And this is mine. So let me show you. We had to make a holder for the tags out of a file folder, and then fill it up. So this is my camera is, I'm having a finagle my camera on top of a bar stool, and I got one of these little Targus tripods, the little bitty cheap ones. Excuse me. And the legs, they're not like clicked in, so I'm just hoping it doesn't start going down. So anyway, sorry if that happens. Okay, here it is. This is just some paper that I had in my stash, but I think it came out of a stack, but I'm not sure. I put this paper on each page on the outside, and I've got different papers on the inside. Now mine is going to be more of a whimsical type, and I talked to my partner and she was okay with that. So I hope she likes it. So and these are just I believe these are recollection I got last year before, all these little doodads with it. Actually this came from something separate, but anyway, that's what the front looks like. And this is the ribbon that I used. I wanted something that had the colors. I'm doing all the colors actually. I think there may be even some here with pink. I'm not sure. I might have not used that one. I forget. So I used this ribbon. I put it under here, and it's loose here, so let me undo it. It's really thick. I mean, it is really thick. I put a lot of embellishments on my tags, and I probably shouldn't have done that, but I just couldn't help myself. So, and then it goes around the back, but it's only attached to the front, so that way it will give you enough to, come apart as like mine is. That's real thick. So anyway, so here it is. Now, getting this in the camera, I'm not sure. Well, the back is, like I said, has all the same papers. And I'm not sure if I can get it. There we go. Huh. All right. Let's start with the first side over here. I think all of these papers actually came out of a pack, but I found them in my single sheets section. Probably when I was working on something, I said, hey, I'm going to use this sheet, and I pulled it out of the thing, and I never used it, so I just left it in my little single sheets pile. So anyway, the first one is with penguins. If anybody wants to know where these came from, just let me know and I'll see if I can find out. The first one is penguins. I'm going to take these out and lay them right here. First one's penguins. The second one sort of matches the outside. And on the penguin one, I didn't put very many embellishments. I just put a little, I don't know if you can see it. Can't move my camera, but maybe I can. There's a little thing right here. It's kind of poofy, and then I put a little hat. Some of these have hats already, but this one's on the outside, so it's got a little pom-pom ball right there. And some of them I put some Wink of Stella, which you're not going to be able to see, but that's okay. The second one, here I put just a few little snowflakes, even at the top. And then at the bottom, I put this little bling present. And then I put some little baubles to put on the tree here, here, and here. That came out kind of cute. And then on the third one, I put a snowman, and it has a little Studio G brad. I took the brad things off the back and just glued it on there. And then this is just a border stickers that's got some shine to it. Again, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it in the camera. And on this one, again, I used that matches, you know, the outside. It's the same type paper. And this one, this was one sheet, and I just sort of cut it. Well, I did that to all of them except for this one here. This one was like one long thing, and I cut it and put it up there. But this, you know, all the rest of them are like up and down. This one, I just put some little thingies. I forget what you call them, and little snowflakes. And then this says North Pole, a little puffy sticker. And that's it for the outside thing. It's real thin when you don't have anything in it. But I thought it turned out pretty cute, so I hope it stays together. I may have to do some extra gluing or something. I saw some of the paper coming up. I actually used dry glue, the tape runner, but I may have to put some wet glue in there. I didn't want it to buckle up, you know. That's why I did the dry, but I may have to put some wet. Alright, for the tags, let me just show you. We had to do 8 that were at least a 3x6, and then the rest of them we could do whatever size we wanted. So let me just show you the little ones that I did first. This little one came from Stampin' Up. It's in one of their little package things they had last year, I believe, where you would get these cutouts. They're actually pull-outs. You just pull them out of they're perforated, and you pull them out of this little book, and this little thing's a pull-out, and this is a pull-out. And the stamps that go with it have the same, some of them have the same shape so that it goes perfectly in, you know, in the thing. And then I put just some little bling on this one. This is just one she can wrap around a bow, you know, put the bow part in here so it'll stay on there, you know. And this is the smallest one I think I did, so I just wanted a little bitty one so she could have a variety of sizes, but she's mostly got big ones. Okay, and the next one, this is a little tag that comes out of those little packs, and I think it's right here, and I can show you. It came out of this pack, this little Martha Stewart tag pad, and it's got all these little tags in it. So I picked this one because I wanted to cut these mittens out because they're so darn cute. And I actually cut 2, a lighter one and a darker one, and I kind of offset them just a little bit, but the back of this is kind of the same color, so you can't really see it on the camera, but you can in real life. So, and then I put a little thingy here and some little thingies there, and put a little it's not metal, it's plastic, but it's shiny, foily snowflake there, and then some little ribbon. Has a snowman. Alright, and that's that one. And then the next 2 I did as cut them out with my Spellbinders. I can't remember what year it is. Ornament die. Sorry. And I just got some foil, silver foil, and cut it out at the top, and I punched a little thing here on it to give it a little decoration, and I stuck it on the top. And then this is just a little trim that I got at Hobby Lobby, I think, a couple years ago. And this is a trim also that's in that same. No, actually, this is a punch. That's a punch that I got a couple years ago, and so I just punched it and put it on here. And this is a little stamp with a little present. And on the back of all of these, it's got to and from, and some of them I've got little sentiments and stuff, but not this one. And then the next little ornament is this one. I matched the outside of the. Use the same paper as the carrier thing. I put Holiday Sparkled. I believe this is from Creative Time. My Creative Time. Did the same thing with the little foil thing and put some trim and some little bling up in these little things, and on the back just the to and from. And actually, this one, oh, I forgot. I made this one sort of a card, and it's got to and from in it, but I put to and from on the back too. So my partner, I hope she doesn't care about that. Sorry. And the inside, I think I did the same thing. Yep, I sure did. And this to and from comes from a My Creative Time set that's got tags with it. It's a die set, but it also comes with little stamps that has different fonts of to and from. And this one has little snow, a snow one. And so I took my white gel pen so you could see the snow. Thought that was really cute. So, and I know why I stamped the back, because I was looking at the back of all of them to make sure I had to and from, and I forgot that I had made these into little open tags. So sorry about that. All right, and then we get into some of the bigger ones. Here's the next one. This is a it's not Spellbinders. And you know what? I am so sorry. I am so bad at this. I don't get my stuff together so I could tell you exactly what they are and stuff like that. And I'm so sorry about that. If any of you want to know, if I can't remember, if any of you want to know what, like this, I think this is a tonic die. But if y'all want to know anything and I can't remember, just leave me a comment and I'll look it up and I'll let you know, okay? I'm so sorry. I've got to get better at this. Okay. So that's a tonic. I just cut out a tag which has the little, what is all that stuff on here? I gotta get my my erasers. Those erasers are awesome, guys. The kind that takes glue and stuff off. Oh my gosh, lifesavers. Anyway, I have some tags, and I believe they're My Creative Time, not My Creative Time, My Favorite Things, that has the little stitching in it. It's not stitching, it's the holes. So there's holes and there's stitching. It's different. So I think these are the holes. I'm not sure. So I did it on both sides, which you can't really tell on this one, but I did the angel, and this came from just a little something from my stash. And this little thing that it's sitting on is a Spellbinders, which comes with this little thing. So it's this underneath that, and then this, which I was just playing around with a little tree, stamping it, and didn't really get the bow on there good, but I was just sort of stamped. So this is so pretty. I love this. I love this Spellbinders thing in this, because I've gotten some, and let me show you. It's so cute to put a little cabochon or a little well, you can't see that either. A little cameo on. Isn't that cute? I love that. but that one's up and down, and I needed this one sideways, so I couldn't use the Cameo. I could have changed it, but it just looks weird up and down because it's a long piece in the middle. So anyway, I did that, put some little blingies on it, and on the back I did the to and the from, and this is just a little sticker I found in my stash that's got a bunch of different ones in it. And I apologize to my partner that some of these, like, you can't really tell it from this, but that sticker is kind of crooked. And there's some little boo-boos along the way, but, you know, we're not perfect. It's not supposed to be perfect because it's handmade, so that's okay. I hope she's okay with that, too. So there's that one. And then this one I did out of this Spellbinders piece die that I showed y'all in another video. And I'm not sure if I've uploaded it yet. I think I did. It's on a Christmas card thing. I think it was the last one I did. So I wanted to put it on one of the tags, and this tag, I just cut out shape of the tag, and this is a Elizabeth Designs die, a tag die that I cut out the shape up here, and then this was one of the pieces in another one that I wanted this particular design on here. So, and then I put some little blingies on it. And on the back, I put a tag. This is a Elizabeth Designs as well. This comes in 3 different sizes, and I put the to and from on it, and then a little thing at the top. Next is another Spellbinders, not Spellbinders, a Stampin' Up tag thing that came into that same book. This tag, they're all in there, and they're front and back. So like this one has a brown back, but then it has this pattern. This has brown, and I think it's a polka dot. And then this is where you do your stamping on the thing that matches. It's just a square, so a bunch of them fit in there. And this has a thing where I could pop this little frame off, but I wanted to keep it in there, so I made it stay. And then I just put a little flower thing that I had in my stash and some bling. And this is a tulle, some red and green sparkle tulle. And I like this kind of tulle, but you know, these things, they fall out, you know, and they get everywhere, which kind of is okay because it makes the things sparkly. Oh, like on this one right here, the one here, this, no, not that one. I haven't got to it yet. I'll show you to you in a minute. It just falls and makes everything sparkly on here, and on the tag I'm going to show you next, it did that, which I liked because it made sparkle all over because of the scene that's on there. It turned out pretty good. And then on the back of this is I just got to and from, so there's that one. And this is the one I'm talking about. I did a regular tag that I cut out, and I put, this is just a ribbon. It's not a ribbon, it's just one that comes on a roll, but I cut it out to be, you know, a little snowbank thing. And and it's hard to see because of the it being white on white, but I put little deer, a little tree here, and some little plastic snowflakes, and this little I can't remember where this one came from. I had 3 or 4 stamp sets sitting there ready to pick out something to put on it, and so I'm not sure which one that came from. And this ribbon is what I'm talking about. It's really blingy and glittery, but it comes off if you mess with it, and it sort of just fell all over this card, and I don't think you could see from the camera, but it's just got sparkle everywhere, and I didn't put that there. It came from the ribbon, so that's a little happy accident, I guess. I really like it. And on the back of this one, I did the to and from, and then put a little, this is I think this is a wooden stamp that I had. Okay. And then this one is a Spellbinders cut out here. This is actually something I was going to use on another card, but couldn't use it, so I'm using it for this tag. And this is another one of those, this green thing with these things on it is another tag pack. It's this one right here. it's the Jolly and Bright, and I actually got the 12 by 12 of this, and that's why I have it. But it was really cute to put on this particular tag because it fit with all these little curves on this outside one, and then it has its little curves. So I really wanted to use it on there. And this comes from a little pack, Recollections, I think. And these little flourish things, I've had them for a long time, and I just I knew it needed something. I didn't want to put bling, but I wanted to put something that, was something there that was, it's got a little bit of a shimmery thing to it. This tree comes from a Recollection stamp pad, and I stamped it out, and I colored it with my Copics. It's not very good because it's not on the right kind of paper, but I wanted to color it with my Copics anyway, so you can tell where I had made it dark and light and all that kind of stuff. And like down here on the thing here, it's darker here and lighter, so I'm trying to practice more with my Copics, but I'm practicing on the wrong paper. I've got to start doing it on the right paper, which I do have. I just have to sit down and do it, but I've been busy doing all these swaps and stuff. So I put stickles all around on the tree, different colors here and all. I had to let it dry, and then just put some little thingies on it. And on the back of this one, I put the to and from. Put "Oh Christmas Tree" and this little sentiment here, and I believe this was hang on, it's right here. This is a Jaded Blossom set. The sentiments came from it, and I have yet to use these, and I want to do a card with these, so I'll be doing that. And let's see, that's it on that one. And then this one, I just cut this little thing out and did this die here is I think it's Elizabeth Designs 5-part pine. It's got different sections here where you can kind of see it there, where you can make the tree kind of as big or little as you want according to how many pieces you have, but I used all of them. So I put it on here, and I had these little foam presents that I've had forever, and I'm trying to use them up. So put them on this card and some little snowflakes, and I embossed this little "Oh Christmas Tree." It's the same one that's on that other tag. Embossed it in some silver tinsel embossing powder. And then on the back, "To and From," and I just put a little blingy candy cane on there, and then put this little "Wish You a Christmas Wrapped in Joy," and some more little tool stuff. Next one is this one. This is all foam that I had in a big bucket of foam things that this, and this comes out of. They got different, colors and different little things. There's like a penguin and something else. And I've had it for a long time, and I'm trying to use some of it too. But I'm probably going to wind up putting some of it in either a D-stash or a giveaway, because there's no way I can use it all. But I like this paper in the back. I cannot remember. I know this came out of a stack, but I cannot remember what stack it was. So I put all this on there, put snow, and this came from just a little piece that I had in my stash, and put some snow ribbon on there and some little twine. And on all these tags that I had to actually cut out, I did the little circles that go around them just by using a 3/4 inch punch, and then my regular hand punch for the middle. And sometimes I didn't get it quite in the center, which is okay, and sometimes I did it pretty good. So, and then I cannot remember. I love this font right here, but I cannot remember who it's from. So if you want to know, let me know. So I did another "To and From," and there's that one. The next one is Merry and Bright. This came from a stack that was actually it came off a 12 by 12, and it says Merry and Bright, and I just cut it, the one I wanted, and then used it here. And this is another one of them foam snowflakes, and this snowflake here is an acetate, and it came from my stash. Put a little bling, and these here are the acetates that came in the same pack as that. Cute little snowman, isn't he? And I did the same thing with this snow and made snowbanks. It's that trim, and I just cut it out and made little hills and stuff. And I actually did a distressing on this with the color, and I can't remember. I think I used Faded Jeans and Broken China on this, but I used it on one of those yellow tags, and it didn't really come out like I wanted to. I should have redid it on a white tag, but I didn't. I guess I was lazy. And then I did some little snowflakes with my white gel pen. And on the back, another to and from. I put some color on it, but just a little bit of color. And did to and from. And then this is a wooden stamp that I have. And then put some stuff on it. And this got the snowman. I love the snowman. And this is like a velvet type ribbon. Alright, and the next one is this. I had an embossed paper just laying around, and so I cut it to have the background for this tag. It's an embossed with snowflakes and swirls. And then I cut out, this is cardstock, but I cut out, no, I didn't cut it, I tore it to all these different heels. Let's see if you can see it. There's one. All these different heels, and then put some glitter. I did the glue and put the glitter. I think the glitter was Stampin' Up! Diamond, Dazzling Diamonds, I think is the name. And I cannot remember these tree dies, who they are, but I got I think I got 1, 2, 3 or 4 dies with different kind of trees, so I kind of get them mixed up. And this up here, I think a lot of you have seen this. I think this is a memory box. And so I put it up here, and I put some more dazzling diamonds on there. And then this was, again, in that same little place that I got this Merry and Bright. And I saw that one, so I cut it out and shaped it a little bit and put it on there, and then put some little ribbons that had some polka dots on it. And the back has the to and from, and then this is a wooden stamp that I have. And so there's that one. And then this one, this is just a little set that I got at Tuesday Morning a couple of years ago that's got this little bird, and this is sitting on this little branch, and this Happy Holidays. And I just really love it. I like cardinals. And so I colored it with my Marvy markers and stamped it, and then I stamped this. I kind of got it smudged a little bit, but I guess that's okay. And so I put some a little bit of stickles on it and put it. This is a Spellbinders here, and this I believe is a Spellbinders. Yes, it comes with like a big, it looks like a snowflake, but I'm not sure they call it that, and I cannot remember. It's a motif, one of those motif things that's got like the border and a couple other little things, but I really like how this was shaped. And then this is just something in my stash, and then in my stash, and then I'll put some little thingies. And on the back I put some washi tape, a to and from, and the Happy Holidays. So there's that one. 2 more. Alright, here's one. These are rub-ons. I wanted to use my rub-ons, and I knew I wanted to do one with penguins. So I again, with this same thing, I did a snow slope so the penguin can ski down the slope. And I don't know if you can see it. You can see the sparkle, but I had to do it on the angle so it would match. And this one is ice skating, and this one's making a snowman. So the sentiments, I just put So Much Fun. And this one says Burr, and it's hard to see on camera, but you can see it okay because I used Distress ink, which I shouldn't have done because it's always kind of fuzzy a little bit, depending on, you know, the one you use, whatever font that it is or whatever. This one says Burr, and this one had snowman hugs and something cocoa something, but I only wanted snowman hugs, so I just did that one. I just inked that part up and not the other part. And this one says Want to Build a Snowman. I guess y'all can guess where that came from, huh? And then I had some penguin ribbon. Isn't it cute? And then on back I put this sentiment, holiday memories warm even the coldest of days, and put the to and from. So there's that one. I think this was the flattest one of the whole thing because there's nothing on here except this little bit of ribbon that's you can feel, but everything else is flat. I needed that for this thing because it's so bulky. And then this is the last one here. This is a little printout that I had that you use to cut out and do paper. I forget what you call it, but it's, you know, you stack it up. It's dimensional, each, you know, particular pieces of the thing. And it was a little puppy with the little thing here, and I thought that was just the cutest thing. I knew I wanted to put it on a tag. This paper here I got from Tuesday Morning. They had some last year or year before that's got this, and there's one with a present, and then there's some with butterflies and polka dots and all kind of stuff. It's a glitter paper. It's the kind that doesn't come off. So I used that for the background, and this just came from something in my stash that I had. Santa was here. So he left her some goodies. And on the doggy I put some glitter for his nose. Or that's Stickles. And on the other parts, like the hat, I think you can see it, I put Wink of Stella on the hat, and here, and here, and here. And the ribbon, it's just got this ribbon and this twine. This is a Christmas twine. It's got the colors. And then on the back of this one, I put some washi. It's got Christmas presents and a to and from, and then this little sentiment again. This wood stamp that I had. So that's it. I really hope my partner likes it. I'm gonna get it all together. I gotta take some pictures, put on my blog, and and if y'all didn't know I had a blog, I do. It's scrappyksu.blogspot.com. Y'all go over there and click to follow, or click by email to follow. I'd really appreciate it. I, at one point, didn't put a whole lot on there, but I've been trying to keep it up with everything that I do. I'm still trying to get some stuff put on there, but this will be put on there too. So leave me a comment and let me know what you think. I think it turned out pretty good, and I hope my partner likes it. And I really liked doing this swap, and that we had a while to do it. She started it early so we could have time to do it and send it to them so that they would have time to use the actual tags for the presents. And I really hope she likes it. I'm going to try to get into more swaps next year because I really like doing them. I just got to make sure I've got time to do them, because it's hard for me sometimes because I can't schedule. It's hard for me to schedule anything because I don't know how I'm going to feel that day. I can wake up and just be in awful pain, or I will be up all night, like it's 2 o'clock in the morning right now, and I've got some pain and I just can't get comfortable in the bed. So when I do that, I just get up and I do whatever I need to do, mostly crafting or looking on my laptop or something. I try not to do it in a room because my husband's trying to sleep, but sometimes he'll come in the mornings and I'm sitting at my craft desk working. So anyway, I'm gonna try to do some more swaps and try to get some more projects going. I want to do a wreath. I did a wreath a couple of years ago and it turned out pretty cute, but I want to do another one, a bigger one I can put over my mantle. So I've got some other projects I want to do. So anyway, leave me a comment. Let me know how you like it, and if there's a question you have or want to know what something was, just let me know. Okay, we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.